The Quest for El Dorado, a wonderful game by Reiner Knizia. This is a deck building game and adventure where you've got one or two characters trying to move across a map, which are generated randomly at the beginning of the game, or you can follow one of the map setup patterns included in the game from basically the start point to get to the end point, i.e. El Dorado. Everyone starts with a deck of cards that have the same set of cards at the start, but as you play certain cards that can either be used for movement or be spent for coins and thereby buying new cards, you can get some really interesting new abilities and new cards added to your deck that let you move faster. Essentially, it's a race to get to El Dorado. Whoever gets there first will win. Now, the board of the varying hex spaces has various symbols and terrain difficulty, meaning that if there's a green space in front of you, you got to be able to play a green card from your hand on your turn to be able to move your explorer into that space. If the green space has 2 or 3 different machete icons on it, now it's a more expensive spot where you're going to have to play more cards potentially, or a stronger card to get you enough of those icons to be able to move on to it. You're alternating generally between kind of a forest region and water region, or the desert region. And there's also something with the mountain tiles, which give you bonus tiles. You won't know what kind of bonus you get until you pass them and then reveal what they are. And those can be used on your turn freely. That might help you move or purchase cards a little more easily. All the cards are kind of a very, small Euro card size, in a deck, and your workers are tiny little wooden meeples that you're just moving across the map on the table. It can be a lot of fun, and ages, 10 and up can play. It plays for 2 to 4 players up to an hour, and it's just a really fun deck building game with not too much rules going on, and essentially you get to play up to 4 cards from your hand a turn, maybe more with some specials. And then you're trying to move both of your explorers, or one in a 4-player game. And yeah, it's really great. It's designed by Reiner Knizia. I highly recommend trying it out, especially if you like deck building and something lightweight, but a lot of fun. So there you go, Quest for El Dorado.